Hey everyone, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about something that is costing beginner investors thousands and keeping them away from achieving financial freedom. Before we dive in, quick question. Let me know in the comments if you've ever bought a stock and then immediately regretted it or had no idea what to do next. So the good news is you're in the right place. I've been one of those people who was unsure how to start investing in the stock market. I just couldn't figure out how you could earn from it. So I understood that you just put your money in, but how do you earn from it? But once I did understand, it made me realize just what an opportunity it is over the long term. Here's what we're going to be covering today. The real reason most beginners fail at investing, the 3 toxic myths keeping you broke, and I'm going to share with you an opportunity of how you too can start investing so that you can secure your future. All right, let's get real for a second. You're watching YouTube videos about investing, you're reading articles, maybe you even have bought a few stocks, but something isn't quite clicking, right? Yeah? Well, let me paint a picture. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You open your investing app, you've got maybe 500, 1,000 saved up. You're ready to start building wealth. You're excited, but then paralysis. You start having questions about which stock do I buy? Is this a good time to invest? What if I lose everything? Should I buy Tesla or should I buy Apple? And then you remember, what about that company my friend mentioned? So you either do nothing and your money just sits there, or you buy something random based on a TikTok tip or another random tip. And then you're constantly checking your phone, anxious, wondering if you made a huge mistake. Is that you, the frozen one who can't pull the trigger? Or are you the impulsive buyer who's second guessing everything? Here's the truth. You're not the problem. You just don't have a system in place. I know sometimes you may feel confused about how to use the investment platforms. If that is the case, then I have something to help you, which I'll talk about later in this video. So there are 3 toxic myths that could be keeping you stuck. Myth number 1, investing is only for rich people or financial experts. This is a big one. The truth. The wealthy stay wealthy because they invest, but they didn't start wealthy. Warren Buffett, for example, bought his first stock at 11 years old. Can you imagine? He didn't wait until he knew enough. The difference is he got started and he has a system. And myth number 2, you need to pick the right stocks to get rich. Nope, this is the gambler's approach, and this is why 90% of people fail. Picking individual stocks without a framework is like playing darts blindfolded. Sure, you might hit a bullseye once, but it's not a solid strategy. The top 10% don't gamble. They follow a proven roadmap. Now, here's myth number 3. Time in the market is everything. Should I wait for a crash? Is now a good time? Have you heard people saying this? Or have you said it yourself? Here's the brutal truth. While you're waiting for the perfect time, inflation is eating your money. Time in the market beats timing the market, but only if you know what you're doing. So, quick question. Which one of these myths has held you back? Drop a comment in the comment section. So, if those are the myths, what's the real problem? The real problem is this. You don't have a framework. You have random information. So think about it like building a house. You wouldn't just buy a hammer, some wood, and start nailing things together, right? You need blueprints. You need a step-by-step plan, the right tools, with everything in the plan laid out in the right order. But what does everyone do with investing? They watch a video about one stock, another about a hot tip stock, someone tells them about crypto, maybe they have a family member that just says buy and hold, And someone else might say to you, oh, day trading is the only way. And then it becomes like information overload with zero structure. And here's what happens. You have the 5 stages of beginner investor failure. Okay, let's walk through them. I've seen what happens. So you have stage 1, you're excited, you discover investing, you're pumped. This is how you're going to build wealth in your mind. And then you have stage 2, where you feel overwhelmed. You start researching. There are thousands of stocks, thousands of funds. You're drowning in jargon. And then you have stage 3, where you buy something random just to feel like you're doing something. Maybe it's a hot stock someone mentioned. And then you get to stage 4, you're feeling anxious, the stock goes down 10%, you panic, should you sell, buy more, you have no plan, you check your portfolio 47 times a day. And then you have stage 5, where you withdraw. You either sell at a loss and say investing isn't for me, or you just do nothing. So comment below if you've been through any of these stages. So here's the thing, none of this is your fault. You just haven't been given the right roadmap. You don't need more information. You just need a system. So what's the solution? After working with beginner investors, I've developed a proprietary framework that cuts through all the noise. It walks you through a 5-step roadmap to begin stock market investing. And we walk you through the investment platform so you can implement everything straight away. No more feeling paralyzed and not being able to navigate the investing platform. And I want you to give you a preview of what this looks like, because once you see it, everything starts to make sense. So in the 5-step roadmap, I'm going to give you a high-level overview. The foundation is, step 1, you know your why and you set your investing identity. Most people skip this. They jump straight to what stock should I buy? But without knowing your goals, your timeline, and your risk tolerance, you're flying blind. In this step, we define this. What you're actually investing for. Is it retirement, security, financial freedom? And then we get to step 2, the risk and reward step. This covers your investor type. Are you an aggressive one, a conservative investor, or somewhere in between? Then we have step 3, the way to earn from the stock market. This is where we actually go through the strategies and look at what you could invest, but with a system, not guesswork. I teach you how to build a diversified portfolio that actually makes sense. And then we have step 4, the execution strategy. So this is the pull the trigger phase. We cover what you can do that is better than timing the market, how to actually place orders on an investing platform. And then we have step 5. We have the management and growth stage. So the work doesn't stop when you buy, but it also isn't a full-time job. We make it a no stress-free investing plan. In this step, we look at how to track your performance without obsessing and the secrets to the long-term investing game. Now, I'm giving you the framework at a high level, but here's the truth. Each of these steps has multiple components in the workshop. You will have a worksheet to keep after and be given examples. But here's what I want you to understand. When you have a framework, a roadmap, everything changes. So instead of panic and anxiety, you now become confident, you have clarity. Instead of having analysis paralysis, you have a clear process. And instead of random actions, you have a strategic plan. You go from fear of missing out and chasing each hot tip to you having discipline and patience built into the system that I teach you. I've seen this transformation and it's amazing to watch. People who thought investing was too complicated or not for them, now they have a growing portfolio, they actually understand, and they can sleep well at night because they have a plan and have the confidence and clarity to invest. Most importantly, they actually enjoy investing instead of dreading it, as we make it a stress-free investment system. What would it feel like for you to feel confident in your investing decisions? Just describe it in a few words below. Yes, that's exactly what I want for you. Because here's the reality. Every day you wait is a day you're losing money to inflation and missed opportunities. The stock market has historically returned 10% annually, but you have to be in it to win it. You have to know what you're doing. Just in I have a solid roadmap and I'm following it kind of way. Let's look at an example. So if you invested £100 a month at 10% average annual return, after 10 years, the total money you would have invested from your own funds would have been £12,000. Your earnings would be £8,655 on that £12,000. So a total of £20,655. Now, that's not anything to sneeze at. So here's what I want to offer you today. I'm running a workshop called The Roadmap to Stock Market Investing in 5 Easy Steps for Beginners. This is where I take you through my complete proprietary framework, not just theory. We do the actual work together. You'll walk away with your action plan and worksheet to keep and refer back to your financial investment beginner blueprint, a clear investment strategy tailored to your goals. You'll get a framework you can use immediately and honestly the confidence to finally start building real wealth. I'm holding a workshop. You can find the next available date in the description below and the link to register. I'm offering a special early bird fee opportunity for the first 10 signups. I'll drop the link in the description below, but I want to be clear about something. This workshop isn't for everyone. It's not for people looking for get-rich-quick schemes, people who aren't willing to do the work. This workshop is for people who are serious about building long-term wealth, people who want a proven framework, not guesswork, people ready to take control of their financial future. Remember, you don't need to be an expert. You just need the right roadmap and to start. The link to the workshop is in the description below. I'd love to see you there. And if you've got value from today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Until the next time, stop guessing and start investing with confidence. I've got another video that I will pin somewhere around here to show you some of the investment terminology, making it really simple so that you can understand and you can also get a head start.